Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So let's start video. At the beginning of the movie, we see Arthur, where we come to know that now his life has completely changed. He has become the king of Atlantis, and also he is married to Mira, and now they also have a son. After this, we are shown Black Manta, who is the villain of the movie. Because his father died because of Aquaman, he always wanted to take revenge from him. In the fire of his revenge, he was making his suit even more powerful, and he was waiting for the suit to be destroyed. I'll kill Aquaman after I'm done. After this, we are shown two scientists, one of whom was Dr. Steven Sin. He was a marine scientist who does research on the undersea world, and he was currently doing research on Atlantis. His attempt was to find Atlantis, to tell everyone so that everyone can believe that a world like Atlantis also exists. And due to this research, this scientist goes to Antarctica and tries to find something under the ice there. But then the ice there breaks, and a dangerous creature under it kills this scientist's companion. Now that is why the scientist, he gets stuck here, and hence he sends a signal to his friends and calls for help. And here one of his companions arrives to help him, who was Black Manta, because this scientist was working for the same. Here Black Manta comes and saves the lives of that scientist and his companions, but he himself comes here, starts doing research. So he goes further down into the snow, and after going down a lot, he finds a broken trident, and as soon as he picks it up and puts it back together, he sees its real owner, whose name was Kordax, and it's quite dangerous in appearance. Seemed to. He tells Black Manta that because you have attached my broken trident, you will become very powerful, and at the same time, you will be able to take revenge on your enemy Aquaman, and you can do anything you want to do. Now after this, the scene is shown after 5 months, that now the condition of the world is getting worse because global warming is increasing rapidly on the Earth, due to which many climates are coming on the Earth, and this thing is happening in the ocean world. It is also causing havoc because due to this, the creatures of the sea are slowly dying. Now, seeing all this, there is a meeting of Atlantis in which Arthur also participates. Arthur says that we all should come together and talk to the people of the land, and we should also share our advanced technology with the people of the land so that they can also progress. And in return, he can also solve our problems. But no one agrees to this. All the councils together say that no, this cannot happen. On the other hand, now Black Manta's suit was completely ready, and his plan was to enter Atlantis and steal the Oracle Cum. Oracle Cum is a special type of metal found in Atlantis, which used to work just like petrol and also had many other uses. Now after this, Black Manta enters Atlantis with his team and their attacks, and seeing him causing havoc here, Mira goes to Black Manta to stop him. Now because he had become very powerful after wearing his new suit, he attacks Mira and injures her, and due to this, Mira becomes unconscious. Now as soon as Black Manta comes near him to attack him, Arthur comes here, he saves his wife and starts fighting with Black Manta. Now during the fight, his team sends a signal to Black Manta that we have found Oracle Cum, so we should get out of here. And now that's why he leaves the fight midway and manages to escape from here safely. Now on the other hand, Mira's condition was very bad. Now here Arthur's mom comes to both of them and says that it's a matter of concern that if Black Manta really came here to take the Oracle Cum, then something bad is definitely going to happen. Hearing this, Arthur says to his mother, "Then I will have to take the help of my brother Orm because he knows very well about Oracle Cum and Atlantis. He knows the entire history of Atlantis." But Arthur's mother says that Orm is imprisoned in the fisherman's prison in another kingdom, so how can he come? To which Arthur replies that I myself will go to the fisherman's kingdom and rescue Orm, and Arthur does the same. He reaches the fisherman's prison and quickly finds Orm, but before they could get him out of there, they are seen by the guards of the fisherman kingdom. But both of them somehow manage to get out of here, where Orm's condition had become very bad. Because it was not given proper food and water, due to which its body had become very weak. But as soon as these people come out, where it touches the seawater, it becomes the same again, and it has the same powers as before. So Orm alone defeats all those guards. He kills all of them in one blow, after which both the brothers leave from here. While talking on the way, both of them tell each other about their lives. Arthur tells Orm that I will make him the king of Atlantis. I am tired. This work is very boring, but Orm is quite surprised to hear this. He tells Orm that I have been trying to become a king since childhood, but you don't care about him at all. After which both of them reach near King Fish. He comes here and asks him about Black Manta, on which he tells him you will find Black Manta on an island in the south area. And after hearing this, both the brothers leave towards that south area, but after coming here, both of them see that land has now completely changed. They see here that the smoke of orichalcum is being burnt here, and hence the trees here are being destroyed. Plants and small animals have also become mutated, due to which their size has become very big. Even the size of the mouse has become as big as that of an elephant. After this, the scene of the scientist is shown who was at the hideout of Black Manta when the codex was broken. When Hua sees the black trident, he touches it without thinking. And as soon as he does this, the scientist also starts seeing the codex in his mind. Then suddenly, Black Manta comes here. He takes the trident from the scientist's hand and says that you wanted to know my purpose, so listen to me. The aim is to destroy Arthur and his entire family, and if for this I have to make a deal with any devil, then I am ready. On the other hand, we are shown Arthur and Orm, who had reached here in search of Black Manta's hideout, who after coming here first meet this scientist Sean. Now because that scientist had understood that Arthur and Orm were from Atlantis. That is why he has come and tells them the truth that Black Manta aim is to destroy Atlantis. And also the scientist tells both of them about the Black Trident and that as soon as they touch it, the codex, i.e. the memories of its owner, start appearing in it. The scientist tells them all these things so that they take it with you. But in the meantime, people with Black Mantle attack them. But both these brothers, together with Bahadur, start fighting them. They beat Black Manta's companions badly, but then Black Manta comes here wearing his suit and starts fighting with both of them. But at the same time, Beach Orm accidentally gets that black trident in his hand, and he also starts seeing the codex, due to which his attention gets diverted from the fight for some time, due to which Black Manta attacks him, due to which he gets seriously injured. Now after this, Black Manta confronts Arthur, starts to fight, but then the army of Atlantis arrives here, which Arthur had already told to come here, due to which this place starts collapsing, due to which Arthur gets buried under a stone, but then Mira reaches here and saves him. After this, they leave from there and reach a safe place. Tells everyone about the Black Trident. Here, Orm's father also had a similar powerful trident, that is, King Arthur has it. But his father also had a brother who was none other than Codex, and this Black Trident was made by him. Just as the author's father, King Atlantis, was ruling the kingdom, Codex was ruling another kingdom, which was a dark kingdom where dangerous creatures and monsters ruled. But the real trouble came when Codex showed his true face, because Codex wanted to become more powerful by stealing the orichalcum of Atlantis. And to some extent, he was doing this also. He cursed his entire army and turned it into masters. By doing this, Atlantis and other sea creatures started dying. Diseases were also spreading in Atlantis, and seeing such condition, Atlantis, the king have stood before him to stop the Codex. They told him to stop all this, but Codex became so crazy in his power that he rebelled against his own elder brother, the king, which led to a war between the two. But the king of Atlantis defeated Codex, and his army was buried in the snow, and they were imprisoned here forever. They could never come out. For this, the king used his blood, due to which the Codex was imprisoned under a spell. From where it was impossible for him to escape, Orm further explains that the Codex is currently implanted in Black Manta's mind through memories, because he wants to use it to free himself. Hearing this, Arthur and his mother understand everything. Arthur's mother says that yes, I also know about the Codex, because just as the king had imprisoned him by using his blood, in the same way, he had to take the help of the king to get free. Need someone's blood. Now, hearing that the king's blood can only be among the royal people of his family, Arthur understands that his son's life is in danger because the easiest target for Black Manta was the author's son. So Arthur immediately comes to his home. and we see that everything is ruined here. Arthur's house was burning, and his child was also missing, and Arthur's father was seriously injured. Here his father tells Arthur that Black Manta had come here. He has caused all this devastation, and he has taken away your son and Hugh. Now that's why both Arthur and Orm go together to save Arthur's son. But before leaving, their mother explains that always remember that both of you are brothers, and you both have to support each other together. Now after this, both of them together attack Black Manta's hideout. But here, the evil army of Codex had become free, and they attack them, due to which the rest of them get saved, but Mira's father gets trapped in it. Then Orm goes and helps them and saves them from the clutches of Master. Mira's father also understands that Om, whom I always considered wrong, is a good person. Now they also give him a weapon to fight. On the other hand, inside Black Manta was the author's son. Here he was also a scientist, where he decides to save the child. So he starts running away from here with that child, but Black Manta sees him and attacks him and snatches away the baby. And now, as Black Manta moves forward to kill the child, then here comes Arthur, who saves his child and starts fighting with him. First here, they have a very dangerous fight for a long time, but then Black Manta begins to overpower Arthur, because not only was he Black Manta, but he had the Codex inside him, as he completely overpowered him. But then Mira comes here and somehow saves her child and the scientist from here. But then Black Manta sees her, and he attacks her with his black trident. But then Orm comes here and catches that trident, and he saves the life of Mira and her child. But now, as soon as Orm touches that trident, Cordax also controls his mind, and he starts instigating him against Arthur. That Arthur has done you a great wrong. Actually, you were worthy of becoming the king of Atlantis, not Arthur. And so Orm attacks Arthur, but Arthur does not attack him, because he understood everything. He understands his brother, that brother. Come to your senses, control yourself. He is playing with your mind. Now, Orm somehow controls himself, and he also remembers his mother's words that both of you are brothers and you know God. You will support each other in every situation, but in the midst of all this, Codex also manages to free himself. Now his body comes to life, and Orm releases the trident, but it was too late because Codex was now alive. Now Arthur attacks Codex with his own trident, but Codex easily manages to escape with his trident. But before Codex can do anything, Arthur attacks him with his mom's trident, which breaks Codex's trident and breaks it into pieces, along which Codex also gets killed along with that trident. And as soon as it ends, slowly this place also starts to end. In all this, Black Manta gets buried, but seeing him in trouble, Arthur extends his hand to help him, but Black Manta refuses him, and he falls down. After this, Arthur and his remaining companions go out from there. Here, Arthur tells Orm that now you are free. Now you do not need to go to any jail. Because in the fisherman's jail, we will say that you were crushed to death here, and now you live your life from here, but not in the sea world. For now you remain missing for a few days and live with the people of the land. Now Orm also accepts Arthur as his brother, because now his misunderstandings were cleared. He tells Arthur that you are a good king. Atlantis needs a king like you, and then he leaves from here. Now, after this, we let's see that Arthur brings Atlantis in front of the world, and after coming out, he tells everything about his kingdom to the people of the land. He says that now we will share the technology of Atlantis together, and now together we will make the world even more prosperous. We'll make you good and powerful. And with this, the story of this film ends here. So please like, share, and subscribe to channel. Thank you.